Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to take our $5 Friday night knife from a couple weeks ago, or I guess it's a little over a week ago. This little K-bar replica, tiny one from Survivor Knife. I did have to do a considerable amount of work to put an edge on this thing. It was like they put the bevel on there by hand, and the two sides were completely different. One side was probably 20 degrees, the other side was probably 35 degrees maybe. I mean, it was like they didn't even try to get it even. So anyways, I messed up the coating a little bit right there when I was sharpening, but that's just because I wasn't being careful, because it's a cheap knife and I don't care. So today I will show you where we stand on sharpness level with some magazine paper. You can see it's cutting through pretty well. Probably could have made it a little bit sharper, but I just did what I could for this video. I didn't want to spend too much time because we're gonna beat it. So let me get to all right. So user is failing here. Well, all right. So it's reasonably sharp, not razor sharp, but you know, good enough for today's purposes. All right, so let us get out something that we can. This isn't a big knife, right? It's very pequeño. So we're just going to do a little bit of batoning here and see how it goes. Get the sheath out of the way here. But yeah, there you go. For these little tiny things, if you need to make some kindling, looks like it does just fine. There you go. We're gonna beat it some more. There you go. Yep, it's doing all right here. No problems. Definitely had way worse than this. So I did put a 20-degree bevel on there, so the geometry is pretty good for doing this kind of thing. I got the kiddos out here playing in the woods, so if you hear children playing, that's the reason. You got 3 of them out here running around. But yeah, man, that's working all right. Let's go a little bit bigger here and see what we get. Let's see. Get that there. A little bit harder. I don't know if I've hit a knot or what, but it's going. It's going. There we go. It did it. Now, I did want to point out, I should have done this earlier, the hand guard is a little loose. So, anyways, that was from the factory. So, that did not occur because of batoning. That was just like that to begin with. So anyways, it's doing okay here. I mean, we're making progress here, making some tinder. Huh. This one's gonna give me trouble, I can already tell. No, maybe not. Look at that. How about that? So, batoning, it's very small pieces of firewood. Yeah, I guess it helps to have the sharp end down here. There it is. Okay, and we will do just a little bit more here. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Not too bad. Alright, there it is. Not the greatest, but not the worst either. Alright, we'll see how we do with some light chopping. It's not really a front end heavy knife, so yeah, not really ideally suited for this. It's hard really to get a good grip on that handle to do any chopping. So I'm gonna say, yeah, you got it, but not really as a chop. Too little. All right, so we can sit here and test the tip out, see how good that is. Not really getting very good penetration here into the stump. Well, it didn't do too terrible. It does look a little bit bent to the right, or to the top of your screen there, bent that way, but not terrible. I thought it would do way worse. It's just not really digging in. It's just not a very sharp tip on there, you know. I guess we can hammer it in. There you go. There it is. Getting a little bit of the coating rubbed off up there, but other than that, it's doing all right. Doing all right. Yeah, she's still making curls. Yeah, Not so bad. Not so bad. Okay, we'll do a little bit of whittling here. See if we can put a tip on this stick here. Well guys, overall it survived the beatdown pretty well. You know, the coating even held up better than I expected. You know, it's got some scuffs on there and such, but not too bad. You know, a little bit of the coating rubbed off on the hard edges. That was already there from my sharpening. You know, the tip isn't even too bad. You know, it actually looks straight now. Yeah, little mini K-bar replica from Survivor for $5. Not so bad. So let me get a piece of paper and we'll see where we ended up here after doing a bunch of batoning and crap. See if it lost that edge I put on it earlier. A little bit duller, but still cuts. You know, it's hanging up right in there a little bit, but actually it held an edge pretty well, in my opinion. Did not do so bad. Let's do not a ragged edge there. Yeah. So it did dull a little, but overall not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Probably just a little bit of stropping and that would be back in shape again. So there you guys go. Woodland Tactical. This was your request, buddy. I hope you enjoyed it. You know, it's not really that comfortable to hold because, you know, it's really just a three-finger knife. At least my pinky, it can fit on there, but you got to choke up kind of hard. So I was starting to get a hot spot like right in here, but other than that, it wasn't too bad. This is a very rubbery coating on that handle. You know, it actually held up pretty well for a $5 tiny little knife like this. You know, you are able to baton little stuff. It was making some curls. I could put a better edge on there. Probably will. But, you know, for a little tiny dinky K-bar replica, not so shabby. Anyways, that's it for today, guys. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.